I am very honored to introduce one of my compatriots, Daniel Buriticá from Colombia. Daniel is founder and director of the Colombian Network of Youth, Recojo, the first network of young social entrepreneurs in Colombia, taking the message of a committed youth to more than 7 countries. He also created Bacongo Summer Camp, which empowers social leaders, and Cielo a Tierra, the first program of social entrepreneurship for schools. He graduated as an industrial engineer at Javeriana University. Now he's doing a specialization in advanced social, economic, and political studies at the University of Notre Dame in USA. Furthermore, Daniel was chosen to represent the young volunteers of the world as a board member of IAVE, an organization with members in over 70 countries, promoting and strengthening and celebrating the development of volunteering worldwide. Put your hands together for Daniel.
Counsellors, friends, I want you to give me a present. I want to see the one young world wave again. Let's do it, please. Let's start in here. Ready? Get ready. 1, 2, 3, all the way. Go there. Great. Let's do it again. Let's do it again, but this time you're going to be very silent. You're going to do exactly what I do, okay? Here, like this. Keep doing it, keep doing it. Open your eyes, like this. Open your ears, like this. It is raining in this room. With your feet. Now here, again, slowly, slowly. Congratulations, you made rain in this room. It's amazing. If we can make the weather change here, imagine what we can do together. And I think that the first thing we can do is to make a commitment to fight poverty. And for me, there are 2 kinds of poverty. The first one is that poverty that leaves our kids without food and our families without a place to spend the night. But the second one is a poverty of values. And that poverty of values leads to violence. And I come from Colombia, a country that has been tormented by violence for many years. And we Colombians, we can say something. We can say something about war that has the power to destroy life and dreams. That's why we find unacceptable to hear today leaders talking about war, instead of teaching this new generation the meaning of solidarity. We should stand as one to solve the humanitarian issues. We are the first generation that can take poverty to the museums and violence to the history books. And when I think about this, I think about the story, a true life story. That is this Uruguay team that in 1972 took an airplane to go to Chile, a very important match, and half the way they crashed, they had an accident. Half of them died. And they were there in the mountains when there's snow all the time. They were almost dying. They had to do terrible things to survive, but then they had 2 options. Stay there and die, or go and look for help. They decided to go, but it couldn't go all of them. They chose 2, the captain team and the doctor. And they start giving them food and preparing them for this journey, and they put in this letter bag some of the provisions that they had. And before go to this journey, Nando, the doctor, took a pair of baby shoes and gave one of them to Carlitos, his best friend, and said, Carlitos, that baby shoe, so you can remind that I'm coming back for you. Hold on. And it was like that. They started a very, very long journey, and at the end, 1 week later, they found some farmers. They thought, we're going to survive, this is great, and in that moment, Carlitos put the hand in his pocket and took out the baby shoe. I remember all the people that was waiting for him, and he brought one baby shoe too. Because I think that that's exactly the same thing that happened to us today. Society gave us in that letter bag all the opportunities, the chance to study, to speak several languages, to be here today in One Young World, waiting for us to come back there. And I would be very sad if I see someone of us, someone of you, coming back and say thank you. That was a nice experience. I'm making family and money, goodbye. No, that won't happen. We have people there that's waiting for us. We came as delegates of our countries, and we live as delegates of the world to spread this message. But to do it, we need two things. The first one is to demand to our governments an appropriate public policy for young people. We need to they treat us as active citizens and not as beneficiaries of a system. And the second one is that we need that this explosion of energy that is here become projects. And those projects help a lot of people. And we need support for that projects. Because in my experience in Colombia and in Latin America, most of young social entrepreneurs projects die because of a lack of support. And yesterday I was hearing that someone say, yeah, we should create a fund. Enterprises and governments should create a fund. Well, I think that we should create a fund, but to support the projects of young people that is here, that is creating new solutions to old social problems. And you know what? I believe that what is here is hope. It's the first time that we are all together. It's the first generation that can talk about these issues. And there is hope in this place. But don't believe me, but look at me. Look at the people around you. Look that this place is full of dreams and facts. And let me finish sending a message to all the people that is hearing us today, to all the world leaders. We are the reflection of what you were and the hope that everything you have done well will remain. But we are more than that. We are your sons, your daughters, your nephews, your grandsons, your granddaughters. And if one day we are going to be successful in these purposes, it's because we stand in shoulders of giants like you. So we count on you. We're counting on you to make this happen. We're counting on you to change the world. And we are going to say today that we are here to inspire the world because this is one young world. Thank you very much.